Some beautiful whole wheat brioche, baguette, bagel, French bread. How about some cinnamon raisin? What about some pound cake? What if I told you you could make your own jams and jellies and yogurts? You're in control. You want to be gluten-free? We can be gluten-free. That's okay. We can do it easily. For the first time ever, a bread maker on HSN with a fruit and nut dispenser on the top of it, evenly spreading it into the dough. You can make such wonderful creations, and I'm so thrilled we get to do this. Chelsea and I have been making our own bread since the start of this whole pandemic thing. We bought a bread maker pretty soon into it. It was hard to find one, but we got one. Ours is not as good as this, I'll tell you that for nothing. Making your own bread is a great, great task, a great little discovery, and the results are so rewarding. All day long, this has been a popular choice for obvious reasons. It's our last presentation of the year right now at the lowest price ever. Here are the colors. This is the red. Every single one of them is stainless steel. So even the body is stainless steel, which is why the color radiates through. Love that red. This is gonna be your black. I have fewer than 40 left in black. That's 40, less than 40 left in black. This is the stainless, which is our most popular choice. This is gonna be our turquoise. It's like a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And then we have our mint down front. Again, there's the fruit and nut dispenser right at the back. I've got the peekaboo window. I've got easy onboard controls, even an illuminated display. You're gonna get recipes to go along with it. And we even send your way 6 of these presentation boxes. So if you want to bake somebody a beautiful, fresh something for the holidays, it's personal, it's meaningful, this would be a great gift to give them. You'll love this. You don't have to go to the grocery store and buy bread because it always goes off so fast anyway. Make your own. Set it the night before. You'll wake up to a house smelling like you'd never believe. Well, without further ado, here for the final time today, the world's most recognizable, quite simply one of the world's most famous chefs ever, Chef Wolfgang Puck returns. Chef, one more time, my friend. What an amazing today's special.
All right, Adam, it is really amazing because at this time, this year, we all want to cook at home, but we want to make sure that what we do comes out perfect. You know, making bread is not that easy, but if you have the right appliance, it's a dream. The smell, the aroma, the freshness, the beautiful crust, you have it all now with my bread machine. In the old time, we had to beat the dough. We had to let it rise somewhere. We had to turn on the oven. We had to figure out, is it cooked or not cooked? Put a wooden skewer in or whatever and see if it's done or too much done. So now this bread machine takes out all the guessing games. You're gonna have 100% satisfaction with the bread, with the pound cake, whatever you add in there. I mean, there are 14 different things you can do in here. You can see here, 14 different modes. Plus, you have custom modes. Plus, you can make yogurt in there. I mean, yogurt. Can you believe making yogurt in a bread maker? You can make your own jam. You know, if you get cheap raspberries or cheap strawberries, they are not as nice looking. Put them in there with some sugar and a little pectin and cook them, and it will stir it. It won't burn. If you put them on your gas stove, you're sure if you don't stand next to it, the bottom will be burned. So this is the machine you will need at home, not only now during the pandemic, but always. And it's so easy to work with, you know. I will show you. First, I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich because this is the last show. We're also gonna have the wine opener a little later. So I'm gonna make some paninis. And look at the beautiful bread we have. Now, you see mine is always dark. Why? Because I always use the dark mode, you know. So you can make the bread light, medium, or dark. So I use the darker section, okay? Now, we're gonna slice it here, and you can see right in front of me, I have some sausages, some ham, some cheese, some tomato, some mayonnaise. So we're gonna make a delicious panini or two. All right. And look, this is not like some of the bread makers used to be in the old time, where the bread came out like a brick. Look at that. See that?
So
Look
soft,
at that.
Chef.
This is so soft inside. Why? Because it proofed perfectly. So that way you have all the little air bubbles in here. That's what makes the bread soft. If not, it will be really, really tough. Okay. Now let's make a great panini for you at home. Watch me. I love a little mayonnaise on it. The mayonnaise and ham and cheese is always delicious. Now, if you want to spice it up, add a little mustard to it maybe. Here I have a little Dijon mustard. Smear that on here, all right? Or spread it, as we say in English. Okay, and then, what do you want to put on? A little ham?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe a slice of pastrami I have left over too. Okay, so we have everything here. A few slices of tomatoes. I'm gonna put a few slices of a spicy salami on here. And then I'm gonna finish it with some cheese. All right, here we have some cheddar cheese. All right, not only you learn how to make bread, but you learn how to make a great sandwich. And one more good idea, put a little mayonnaise on the outside too. So that way you get a nice crispy bread, okay? Or you can put a little butter, it's okay too. And then put it in the panini grill and that's it. Okay, Marianne, here, put it in there.
So jealous,
All
Chef.
right.
I wish I was there to enjoy that. My goodness.
All right, here, thank you. And now I'm gonna show you how to make the bread. We need an empty container. Okay, thank you. With the paddle inside. Okay, excellent. Okay, now look, I'm gonna put it in this one in here. You see in here we have the paddle. So without that, obviously you can't mix it. So be sure not to forget the paddle in there. Okay, you put it right in here so that way it snaps in. And then it's so easy. Let me give you a little advice here.
Okay.
We have water, we have oil. And then I'm gonna always add the liquid first. So put the water in here, a little oil or butter in here, whatever you like better. And then you can put in the flour. This is the wheat flour. And instead of making tortillas, I'm gonna make a jalapeno bread. Look at that here.
Oh, wow.
Some spicy bread. So that's gonna be amazing. And even a little cheese and rosemary, why not?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now we are talking, okay? And then you have to choose here what you're gonna make, what kind of bread, the mode. You can see there are 14 different modes, from basic to quick bread, to French baguettes, to gluten-free bread, to whole wheat bread, even yogurt, even marmalade. So this is really perfect. And if you just wanna make dough, put it on number 7, it says dough. So you make your pizza dough, your focaccia dough, any dough you really like. And then, okay, let's turn it on. So mode, we put it on number 1. Okay.
Look at that display.
You see the digital light here? Let's go to number 1. Oh, did I pass it already? Because it's upside, okay.
Keep going.
Upside down, it's upside down, okay. 14, 1. No, one more.
Yay!
Okay, 1. Then I'm gonna say how dark, how big is the loaf? It's a 2-pound loaf.
Okay.
Okay, we have to put it on 2 pounds. Okay, 2 pounds. What color? Okay, dark, perfect already. Okay. And then automatically it will tell you the time. It will take 3 hours. So all you have to do now is turn it on. Push the start button and look in here. It starts already. All right, so simple. So it will make the dough and then we'll get it over. Okay.
And Chef, real fast, just to quickly jump in, because, you know, folks, this is the last presentation. We've sold many thousands today. The price goes up at midnight if there's any left. Black, I have 2 dozen, so we're really down to the wire on the black. This beautiful stainless is just going to look wonderful in any kitchen. Again, real stainless body is what we have here on all of them. Even the colors are real stainless, just colorized. That's the turquoise, the mint, and that red I just think is amazing. Remember, Chef is showing us there are not really any rules. You could do whatever you want, make your own breads, discover new recipes and new styles and new flavors. This has the fruit and nut dispenser on the top. I've never presented a bread maker with that. I've never seen one with that. You put your fruit and nuts, candy even, in here. Close the lid, it will evenly disperse it at the right time, all automatically. As Chef takes us through this, you got to remember, you need know nothing. It does all the work for you. The only extra I would consider buying, we have a bread maker, we got one earlier on in the year, but we didn't get a good recipe book, so I got this one today from Marion. Marion is Wolf's right-hand lady. This is a beautiful bread machine cookbook with fabulous full color recipes that really goes through all the wonderful things that you're able to do. I have fewer than 700 for the entire country at this stage. So if you'd like the cookbook, it's $24.95 with 4 flex pay. I know it sounds exciting owning a bread maker. You must realize it's no work at all, and the results are amazing. It's fun to do, and then you get rewarded with the flavors. If you've got somebody in the family with specific dietary requirements, now you choose what goes into your bread. Why settle for the same old when you can do something so amazing and so original? And as we spend more time at home this winter season, as we spend more time indoors, this Chef is it's like a new project. It's like something that you can do and enjoy and discover. So Chef, what's next on the menu, my friend?
Okay, next on the menu, as you could see, I made some dough here. So I'm gonna roll it, I'm gonna scratch it with a little butter right on here, and then I'm gonna put chocolate on here, pecans, sugar, and cinnamon. So it's gonna smell like the holidays. You can make that for Thanksgiving, for any Sunday morning, whenever it is. Now, look at that. So we're gonna try to spread it out evenly here. See the cinnamon, the pecans.
Oh, wow.
Look at them. Cinnamon and a little sugar in here. Try to put it as evenly as you can.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna roll it up.
Gosh, that looks incredible.
All right, so now here you're gonna get the most amazing bread, the best smell in your house you ever had. And you know, a lot of people say, if you wanna sell your house, put the bread maker on and make some fresh cinnamon bread. Everybody walks in and say, oh, that's an amazing house here. I want to be here. Yeah. Okay, give me the little thing. Does it fit in here almost? I think it's a little too small. We're going to leave it right on here. All right, we are going to brush that now with a little bit of egg wash.
Okay.
And we're going to bake it, okay? Look at that, how beautiful, huh? So you can do whatever you want in here. If you make a smaller loaf, you can put it right in here. If you have a bigger loaf, put it on your sheet pan. Okay, Marianne, thank you. Yep. All right, Marianne said our sandwich is ready.
Oh, yeah.
All we need is maybe a glass of wine, and then we are in good shape. Okay, thank you, man. Look at that. Look at that beautiful panini. I mean, you will go to a store, you pay $12, $15 for it. Look how nice that is.
That's, and by the way,
I can smell it, the mustard.
The panini maker that Chef used is available. The panini maker is $35.44, a great price. We love a good panini maker, right, Chef?
Absolutely, you need it. Not only my panini maker is great to make panini, but you can grill your steak. You can grill your lamb chops. You can grill your fish on it to perfection. Why? It has direct heat conduction. It's totally non-stick. So if you want to put on a few pieces of salmon, it cooks it just great. So don't worry, you get the panini makers, you will need it. I know. I use them at home all the time, and my kids became really good cooks with it too, because they could cook at it. They didn't have to worry about oil splashing or anything. So it's really a great way to cook.
Okay, guys, we have about 10 minutes left, Chef. Real fast, mint, turquoise, stainless, black. I have now 1 dozen. So if you want the black, last dozen. And we have the red available. We're doing all of these breads, all the beautiful different types of bread that you can do. It's the whole wheats, it's the French, it's the challah breads. It's all the fabulous breads that just make our taste buds tingle. You can do all of it yourself. You get 12 recipes included. You know I recommend Marion's book. 500 of the book now left. The book gives you really an A to Z of all the best recipes. I was just looking, there's even a recipe for naan bread in there. But this is easy and it's automatic. I love that it's a smaller body. You know, some of the bread makers, when I was researching them, were pretty big. This is a 1, a 1.5, or a 2 pound loaf, light, medium, or dark. So you've got full control of what you're doing, but the onboard display at the top really makes this a breeze. It gives you the outline, what mode you want, and obviously pressing the buttons, the peekaboo window, the fruit and nut dispenser, which is a breakthrough. Fruit and nuts, even candy, you could put in there and it will disperse it into the dough at the right time. Chef, I know you were discussing this, we were saying this earlier, but now more than ever, this year more than ever, we're doing more at home. So if you were ever gonna bake your own bread, you do it now.
Absolutely. And if you want to make bread, now it's the time. If you want to make a great pound cakes, for example, like what I'm doing here, I'm filling it with marmalade, some raspberry marmalade, which I made in the bread maker. Okay, I have a little left here. Let's put it on. And then I'm going to add a little cream, a little whipped cream to it. All right, and put the last one on top. And here we go. We have a delicious cake. If you want to, you can cut off the top a little bit and put some raspberries on here with a little more marmalade if you want to. Okay, perfection. Yeah, okay, we are almost toward the end. Okay. And then put a little powdered sugar or a little cream around. And this is really an amazing way at home to play around. And you know what it is really? Everything, every bread, every pound cake you make comes out just perfect.
Every time. It tells you what to do. You cannot go wrong. You buy your bread mixes, you throw them in, and it's just good to go. Okay, we have sold out of the black, everyone, so thank you for your orders on the black. Red, stainless, turquoise, or mint now left. The price goes up at midnight. Chef, are you gonna put that in one of those presentation boxes as well?
Absolutely. So if you make a cake like that, for example, how beautiful is that? And you're going to go to somebody's house, you have the presentation box here. So when I have people come to my house, I always want to give them something to go home with, you know, especially often people bring me something too, so I don't want them to just have dinner. I get them a little pound cake for breakfast. And look, it fits right in the box here. How perfect or not, huh? All right, let's clean up here.
It's spectacular. And guys, just so you know what Chef did, you're getting 6 of those boxes with it, made with love, personal, sentimental, meaningful, a great gift to give somebody this holiday season, friends and family members. Look, if you're tempted, if you're curious, but you're not sure, if you buy it today, while it's the lowest price of the year and the final presentation of the year, if you order it today, you've got till the end of January of next year to decide if it's right for you. If you're not making bread all the time and loving it, of course you send it back and get a refund of the purchase price. I can say in our home, we've been making our own bread since this crazy pandemic started. I wish we'd have done it years ago. It's fun and it's simple. You throw everything in the night before and you wake up in the morning, you've got fresh bread. I don't want to make it sound like I'm oversimplifying it, that really is the way it is. That's how truly easy it is to do. And all of your favorite breads and jams and jellies and marmalades and yogurts, cinnamon raisin pound cake, challah bread, the wheat bread, country white bread. You could do it all. If there's a gluten intolerance in your home, you're doing your own bread and you're putting your own ingredients in there. None of the extra preservatives and artificial this and fake that. It's the good stuff, the real stuff. The thing is, Chef, when you start making your own bread, it is hard to go to anything else. You'll never go store-bought again.
You know what? You will never be happy. First of all, you know, when you walk into a home and it doesn't smell like food, you say, oh, they just have takeout food. You know, it's not that interesting. But if you just make bread, the whole house, from the bottom to the top, gonna smell like cinnamon, sugar, they're really good crust and so forth. Now look at that here. You can see I started my dough a few minutes ago. Can you see here my jalapeno dough?
Yeah.
See that? Look at that. See that?
I see it.
All right, I'm gonna give it back to her, and then after probably an hour, then it starts to rise. Look in here. Can we get it close? Okay, you can see here?
Yeah.
Look at that. And then it will start to bake. So you know you're still like an hour away for this one. So that's it.
It's that simple.
It is so simple. One of my favorite breads, though, is the gluten-free grain bread here. You know, this is really amazing. You put that on a panini grill or underneath your toast, in your toaster, and in your oven, and you will think, oh my God, I didn't know that tastes so good. I know, we make that at the Bel Air Hotel. I have everybody who comes there says, can I take that home? Can I take that home? It is so tasty and so delicious. So that's why I brought it to you over here too. And you can put it in the bread maker. So simple. There's no flour in there, just grains and seeds. Really delicious. Also very healthy. So that's really an important part too. So what else we have here? We did the pound cake already.
Chef,
do we have a little more bread here?
You've got about 90 seconds.
Oh my God, okay. Why you didn't tell me before? I would have woken up. Look at that, just simple white bread. It's great for toast in the morning. It's great for sandwiches for the kids. I know my son, Alexander, he doesn't like jalapeno in his bread, so he likes the simple white bread. And he will go into the kitchen and look at that. You can see how well it rises. It's amazing. Oh,
the best
look at that.
in
And
the
it's
world.
squishy. Yeah.
Chef, we're going to stay with you. I know we've got our steak knives and our amazing wine opener coming up, special safer items. I want to encourage you to get yours. It's under $20 on a flex pay. The price goes up at midnight tonight. Best in class bread maker. Certainly if you shop and search and compare in the market, nothing compares to this at under $100. Bread makers are hard to find right now because everybody seems to be doing it. Red is available. That one's sold out. Stainless is available for the final 150. This is the turquoise and this is the mint that's available. You're going to get recipes. You're also going to get all of these gift boxes to go along with it so you can present them as gifts, hostess gifts, holiday gifts to friends and family this holiday season. Just a reminder, buy this book. Marion, who is always on with Chef, she has created a cookbook, a bread machine cookbook, beautifully done, full color images all the way through. This is going to inspire you to create all the wonderful goodies that are in there. So many of the recipes that you've seen Chef do as well. $24 and change. I'm down to the final 200 of the recipe books. Chef, final words on our bread maker.
You know what? If you think bread making is difficult, you have to get this bread maker. You will become a famous baker in your neighborhood because don't just tell anybody that the bread maker makes it, tell them you made it. But the bread maker makes everything to perfection. This is 100% 100% you're gonna make it perfect. 100% perfection. Or what should I say in English? I've talked too much already. Okay, good. Okay. You grew up speaking English, Adam. I did not grow up speaking English. I spoke some verkackte Memia language like German, you know, so sometimes I lose my words, and I'm only in the country for 50 years, so that's why.
I'm still jealous, Chef. I wish I could speak 2 languages. The amazing Chef Wolfgang Puck is going to stay with us for 2 more items. I do want to let you know, cheers, my friend. I do want to let you know that HSN is always proud to offer Hsn Protection Plus with no deductibles. It helps safeguard your electronics, all the things that you buy, including perhaps the bread maker if you're shopping tonight for that. So many wonderful things coming up. We have that Amazon Alexa Fire Cube coming up at the end of the hour, but we're going to keep on going because we are not done yet. Still to come,